Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your daily reading for Thursday, October 2nd. Leo, keep in mind that time is fluid. This is your channel. You can resonate to any of these readings if you have strong Leo in your birth chart. So let's see what we got going on for the day with your fortune being patience, card number 24. All right, Leo, this card says, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. All right, so there could be something that you are becoming impatient about, something that you feel like you've just been waiting and waiting for it to happen here. The fortune coming in for you is giving you a strong indication that there is still time for you to manifest this, create this, receive this opportunity. So changing your perspective and detaching will be very beneficial in this moment. Some of you may actually see hourglass symbolism. There is an hourglass on this card. Let's see, Leo, you also have the energy of the moon in Leo, card number 17 with heroism. Let your inner hero out. All right, so you do have the moon in Leo. Some of you definitely have a moon in Leo if you're on this channel. But this card is coming in to give you a energy of strength, an energy of not just being there to save other people, but being there to save yourself. Being the hero that maybe you have always needed or always have wanted. And with the energy of the astronaut on this card, there could be some type of extraterrestrial energy that you may be finding yourself interested in. You know, I feel like every year they always bring up, oh, there's aliens here, there's aliens there, there's things in our space, in our atmosphere that are doing this, that are doing that. So some of you may actually be looking into those things or just finding yourself interested in those things at the moment. Your money energy is the clover for the day with lucky break, gamble, good fortune, chance, career, finance, outdoors, risky business, and surprises. So you have luck coming your way, revolving your money, your career, your finances, Leo. Let's get your tarot spread out here. And it does look like you are going to feel more at ease with being patient, especially with the moon in Leo coming in. If you do have a moon in Leo, then there is a sense of needing to nurture yourself as well as nurture your inner child. So let's see what else we got going on for your day here, Leo. Your overall energy for the day from your tarot is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something that you are working on. There's something that you are putting a lot of time, a lot of effort into. A lot of you are very focused on this project, focused on this goal, focused on your business or your career in general, with the Eight of Pentacles being the overall energy. What is coming your way for the day is the Tower. So a surprise, something unexpected is on its way to you today. I feel like the Tower has been coming in a lot, but we are getting closer and closer to Scorpio season. So I definitely do feel like when we do enter the seasons of a specific zodiac or get closer to them, the cards do end up coming out. And keep in mind, we are in a 9-year in numerology. So there could be some foundations this year that were meant, can't even pick this card up, that were meant to crumble for them to be rebuilt on. So surprise coming your way today. Your influence for the day, Leo, is the Ten of Swords. So there are certain things that have ended. Possibly there were certain things that you felt hurt by or betrayed by possible people here. The unexpected for your day is the Lovers. So could be a potential soulmate around you or a reconciliation coming in. And your advice for the day is the Magician. So sit in creator mode. Even though you are still being patient with something, our attitude while waiting for something to come in is more important than anything else. So release any doubts, Release any belief systems that are not serving this waiting period and sit in the energy of attraction. Sit in the energy of creation, of manifesting with your advice, with the Magician, and your outcome is the Eight of Wands. Beautiful. So something is going to expand here for you. Your overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles as your first card. And now your last card in the spread is the Eight of Wands. So something is going to take off for you when you least expected it to here, Leo. And because of the energy of having patience and what's coming your way, being the Tower, it does look like something is taking off around a time where you didn't really anticipate it, or you kind of just felt like nothing was happening. You do also have the Lovers here, so there could be an emphasis on a specific person here romantically, whether this is a past person returning in that wants to conversate and or surprisingly put effort into this connection. It definitely does look like there is a shock for you today, and the shock may come from some type of conversation with the Eight of Wands coming through. But let's clarify this here. Overall energy with the Eight of Pentacles, with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. The energy of waiting. So there's something very specific that you are putting effort in, that you are waiting for it to grow. You're waiting for it to take off. You're waiting for it to give you a payout, a payback. You're ready for your seeds to reap and grow. You know, when we first plant the seed, if you see in this card, we cannot see that there are things happening underground because we can only see what's happening above ground. So with this clarifying your overall energy, it's really important for you to trust and to have faith on the Tower of what's coming your way today. We do have the Seven of Cups, so you may have to make an unexpected decision today, where you weren't really in a position of making any decisions or sitting into any position of feeling like you are going to have to decide on something. But there could be a surprising decision that comes your way to be made today. On the Ten of Swords, as your influence, we have the Star. So there was definitely something that ended here for you, Leo, but it ended for your own benefit with the clarification of the Star. It ended for you to be more aligned to your destiny, towards your purpose, and towards your healing. So this is actually a very good combination of cards. This could have been a blessing in disguise ending for you. On the Lovers, as your unexpected energy coming your way with the Eight of Wands. So there is some type of emphasis on a conversation with somebody here. Now, this could be what brings about some movement and some unexpected energy of making a choice. But I do feel like for a lot of you Leos, there is expansion. There could be expansion in a connection as well, where, you know, your person could be asking you to make it official. Somebody may be asking for a chance with you, and that could be unexpectedly something that you have to decide on. On the Magician, as your advice, we have the Sun. So think positively. Whenever you find yourself thinking in a negative position, turn it around and think positively. Because it does look like you are in alignment with manifesting and attracting in more positive experiences and people around this time. As well as there could be more positive conversations in your life. If you and somebody had different styles of communication, you may find that there is some type of movement with compatibility or finally learning how to understand each other. On the Eight of Wands, as your outcome, we have the Death card. All right, so things are changing. Double Scorpio energy now. Things are transforming for you. And I feel like the wait could be over. You know, the Death card brings about an ending as well. So the fact that you do start out with the Patience Fortune, I do feel like you are very, very close to receiving a breakthrough with somebody or with your project or goals, whatever you have been working and waiting on. So get ready for this breakthrough here, Leo. And it definitely comes through some type of fast-moving energy. You know, the Eight of Wands could also indicate a sense of travel, a sense of movement towards your goals where you can actually see them coming into fruition for you. And on the Death card in your outcome, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So if you have been waiting for love to come into your life or back into your life while you have been focusing on your goals and yourself, there definitely could be a strong sense of love coming in for you. An emotional offer, an emotional confession. And some of you, you may feel like you are in the position to express your feelings back. Two of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups could be you in the position of, how do I express back to this offer? If it's not love specifically in romance, then I feel like you are going to love what's happening here for you. Because something is no longer in a waiting period here. There is finally a breakthrough after waiting for this for so long. Waiting for evolution to a connection. If you've been waiting for a reconciliation, you may definitely hear from this person around this time. But it definitely does look like for a lot of you, there is an emphasis on communication. There's also a strong emphasis on you receiving something that you have been working and waiting on. But I don't necessarily feel like for all of you, it's going to be one or the other. Because it could be both. Because I feel like for some of you, the Eight of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles with your overall energy, yeah, this could bring about a waiting period, but you're not just focusing on waiting. You're still doing things. You're still putting work into yourself. You're still putting effort into other areas of your life. It's not just like you were just looking at love or just looking at money and just waiting for these two things or waiting for something to happen for you. You were still or are still putting in your efforts during this waiting period, which could be what brings about the waiting period to end a bit quicker. So you're going to receive something that you have been waiting for, and it's going to feel surprising to you because of either the length of time that you have been waiting, or because it requires you to make a decision that you weren't expecting to make in this moment. But you are in manifesting mode right now. Your energy is very high for manifestation, Leo. So I do feel the need to tell you to try your best to think positively. As best as you possibly can. And I know sometimes when we don't see things happening for us, or we don't feel like things are taking off, or we don't feel like anything is going on, it could bring sense of doubt. But the universe is really guiding you to stay as positive as possible. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart here, Leo, we do have Scorpio very strongly. We do have Gemini, and we have Leo. You did come out in the reading. So let's get your ending oracle here, Leo. Your ally, your power position is the Sisters of the Seasons. With cycle, growth, natural law, and divine order, card number 17. All right, so the Sisters of the Seasons coming out here for you. And no matter where you are on Earth, we have transitioned, or we are going to be transitioning through seasons. So very auspicious that this card comes through. When the Sisters of the Seasons meet you on your path, they remind you that everything has a natural rhythm that obeys a higher law. Just as the seasons magically pass, be reminded that the nature of birth, growth, harvest, and decay cannot be altered. There it is. So if you keep on your path with determination and discernment, allowing for the natural course of events to unfold, success is assured. Divine, appropriate timing is guiding your desires into perfect manifest form. Wow, this ending oracle is very connected to this reading. This is a very good period to start new things as you moved out of winter into the beginning of spring. Continue with patience and be aware of the rhythms of your opportunities. There will be periods when things slow down and begin anew, move into fruition, and then slow down again in a never-ending natural flow. Oh, so this is important. Be mindful of which sister greets you, for she points directly at the next. Every moment counts now. All right, so it looks like you've been in a period of slow, and you're about to move into a period of fruition. And this ending oracle is really trying to get you to become more aware of the rhythms of the opportunities of life. Just how this card stated, sometimes you're going to have to wait. Sometimes things are going to be in fruition. But that's the natural law of nature. And we are part of nature with cycles of growth. So that's why the Sisters of the Seasons has come in for you, because you are moving into a season of fruition. And that season will then again be followed by a season of things a bit slower. And then you'll move into another season of rhythm with opportunities. So this is an important reading here for you because it's giving you a timed aspect. It's saying, hey, Leo, you're about to get out of the slow, and your energy is about to start moving into fruition of manifesting your desires, having more luck with the clover coming in. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be really important for you to understand that in energetic form and energetic kind of translation. So this is what I have here for you, my beautiful Leos. I know, yes, I did get those 2 readings out where I was on camera. I'm going to go back and forth. You will get probably like 2 face readings a week, and then stick with my regular table spread. But I specifically did that because I was changing around my table because I just really miss the stars. Like, I'm I guess you could say, like, I like a more mystical and more, I don't even want to say the word darker, if that makes sense, but I just like it to look a certain way. And I was getting a little tired of how bright the readings were looking. So I was like, we need to get my starry night back for sure. So the galaxy is back, and my face will continuously be on camera for future readings. Like I said, probably like twice a week. And Leo, I am officially back on my main channel. It is called Miss Machiste Official. You will actually get your October reading tomorrow on there for the month. And if you would like to cross-watch your other birth chart placements or cross-watch in general, that will be available for you to do on my main channel. So thank you, my beautiful, amazing Leos. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are at in the world. And I'll talk to all of y'all soon. Bye now, Leo.